Hello YouTube, my name is DigDeeper10 and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. Now today we are going to be starting the brand new line, kind of line, half a line, yeah. Anyway, we are going to be, well, I'm going to be reviewing the new hybrid battleships, tier 6 and above. So, we have the tier 6 hybrid battleship Connecticut today. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the commander, shall we? So, the hybrid battleships, they have a separate commander, Joseph Reeves. Not the one that you want to go for. If you want to just go all out American guns, Joseph Reeves is more aviation and brawling kind of. So I just stick to William Sims. If you don't already know what my commander build, it is flammable cannoneer, gyrating draw bits, marksmanship, and reaching out XXL. I'm not running water rebuild because that's not good anymore. I'm now running fight fire with fire, so when my damage control party is not available and I have free fire sets, that puts it out. I am at a legendary 3 rank 16. My inspirations are John Fisher and Paulo de Revel, both for reload, and John Fisher for range. Okay, let's look at these upgrades first. So we are running main battery mod 2, propulsion mod 2, and concealment mod 1. Oh, don't want to do that. And we are fully upgraded. Okay, specs. So survivability is 86 with 73,380 hit points. That is very above average for tier 6. The highest HP pool for a tier 6 ship of any sort. It's technically a tier 7 but tier 6, kind of, you know, with Iowa hit points at tier 6 with just lower guns and aircraft. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of that. So we have the 23% damage torpedo damage reduction, and yeah. So aircraft, this is weird. I'm not going to read that because that's just all useless. It doesn't come in game. This is what you want to read. So you've got the aerial torpedoes. Your squadron restoration time is 90 seconds. Total squadrons is 1. But torpedoes in payload is 3. So every time you launch a aviation or a torpedo strike or whatever, you have, for this ship specifically, you have 3 squadrons, each carrying a torpedo. So you have 3 planes with each a torpedo. Obviously it drops 3 torpedoes in payload. The maximum attack range is 12.5 kilometers. Payload delivery time is 12 seconds. The maximum torpedo damage is 8,000 hit points damage, whatever. The torpedo range is 2 kilometers. And the only bad thing about this is that the torpedo speed is terrible at 40 knots. Sorry. And that's really it for the aviation aircraft. As you can see, attack unit size 3. I mean, that's really it. Artillery at 88. You have the 356mm Mark 11s. Got 2x4 of them. They reach out to 18.3 kilometers. The reload time is 27.7 seconds. The turn time is 28.6 seconds. The shell damage for HE is 5,000. Fire setting chance is 30%, and the AP shell damage is 11,550. Now the secondary armament, these are the Fletcher guns, 127mm Mark 30s Mod 0. You've got 4x1 of them, reaching out to 5 kilometers. Their reload is 3 seconds, and maximum shell damage is 1800. Fire setting chance is 5%. And then you've got your original American secondaries, which is on Iowa. You've got your 127mm Mark 32s. You've got 6x2 of them, so you've got 12 of them. They reach out to 5 kilometers. The reload time is 6 seconds. Maximum shell damage 1800, and fire setting chance 5%. AA is okay on this. Not the best, not the worst. It's in the middle. You've got the 20mm Erlingon Mark 4s. You've got 38 of them, reaching out to 2 kilometers, doing 137 damage per second. You've then got the 40mm Bofors Mark 2s. You've got 16, 24, 30. You've got 32 of them. Reaching out to 3.5 kilometers, doing 127 damage per second. You've then got the 127mm Mark 30 Mod 0s, aka Fletcher guns, doing 43 damage per second, reaching out to 5 kilometers. Then you've got the other secondaries, 127mm Mark 32s. You've got 6x2 of them, doing 91 damage per second and reaching out to 5 kilometers. Maneuverability. These ships are pretty fast for what they are. Connecticut does 27 knots. Turning circle radius is 760 meters. Rudder shift time 17 seconds. Not the best, not the greatest, not the worst. In the middle again. Concealment, quite nice. It's 12.4 by sea. After when your ship's on fire, 14.4. By air, it's 10.3. When the ship's on fire by air, is 13.3, and guaranteed is 2, with the 12.3 kilometer detectability while firing in smoke. Statistics. I mean, I've got 71% on the win rate on the ship, 47% accuracy, 16.5 battles played. Alright. Highest battle achievements though. Max ships destroyed 4, okay. Aircraft destroyed 46, so that will give you 1 clear skies, obviously because of the new carrier update. Max damage in this is 180,513 damage in this ship, so that's the most damage I've had ever in a tier 6. Max XP is 3,361, and warship spotted is 3. Damage upon my spotting is 49,900, and the potential damage is 1.3475 million. Okay, armor. Armor is, just think of it as a North Carolina, but the bow and stern slightly upgraded, and 16-inch and below can't overmatch it. It's only 16-inch and above. So we've done all that. Take all these off. You then got the Citadel. Very nice. Very, very nice. Under the waterline. It's hard to Citadel, but not that hard at the same time. I've noticed that you can Citadel these sort of ships long ranges, especially the Delaware. You know, that'll be another video later. But yeah, this hasn't got a wrong one. This hasn't got a casemate though. Hasn't got a turtleback. Not surprising though. Obviously, the Germans are really more turtleback, not really the Americans. But still, don't go broadside in this ship. This ship's more for bow combat, like the Frenchies like Richelieu, that tier 6 one, and Jean Bart. But you will get used to it after you've played a few battles. Okay, overview. So, tough, above average base HP rating, obviously 73,000. Airstrike can be request an automated oh my god, sorry about that. Can request an automated air squadron that drops projectiles in the designated area. Big target, no kidding, you've got that runway. Anyway, big target, above average superstructure size. Connecticut, a hypothetical design of a battle carrier combining the idea of various hybrid ships developed in the US. In the second half of the 1930s, the composition of the ship's main battery, with 8 14-inch 356mm guns in 2 turrets, corresponds to the scheme F armament considered during the design of the North Carolina class ships. The general layout with a hangar and a flight deck at the aft. This is based on the 1939 flight deck cruiser project. She was designed in 1940 and they were never built. So let's have a look at her. So obviously you've got that North Carolina hull. I think it's the same size. Yeah. And then you work your way further back. You've got them Florida guns. Florida has had a buff. Sadly, I don't have her. But they are very accurate. The hybrid battleships are amazingly accurate with this build. Recommend to try it. Damage quite nice. Then way back, you've got them Fletcher turrets, as I was saying. Then you've got your original US battleship secondary batteries. And you way back, you've got more AA flight deck. Actually, I like this ship. I like the hybrids, and everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people are saying, oh, they look ugly. Well, they're not. I think they look beautiful. I love the superstructure to one side. I mean, it does look a bit iffy, but obviously you've got that lift on the left side. But altogether, I think the hybrids are a nice ship, and Connecticut in particular is very nice. So, with that being said, I will see you in the next video, and that will be the gameplay. And make sure to do buttons, subscribe, whatever, all them buttons. Share if you want to, like, comment, all that. And I will see you in the next video, which is going to be the gameplay for Connecticut. So, I will see you there. Goodbye.